I'm doing the Goblin and Fools mission, and I've gotten the task to destroy 10 weapon barrels. These weapon barrels are generally surrounded by 4 to 10 goblins, and so often you need crowd control to deal with it. I don't have crowd control, I'm just a rogue and a necromancer, or at least I have limited crowd control. So, what I'm going to do is put my mercs on passive, and I'm going to make sure that my rogue's merc is also on passive. I've got the rogue parked next to one of the weapon barrels. I'm parked in a safe room that doesn't have any goblins, a place where I can flop. If there wasn't a space like this, I would create one by probably killing a few goblins. So here I am, I'm putting my merc on passive, and these weapon barrels are surrounded by goblins. And to destroy them, you have to type the word open and hit enter, and you can't do that while there are guards nearby. So I'm going to have to get these guards away from this barrel. And I'd like to do it safely. So I'm typing the word open. I've pre-selected the barrel. I've typed in the word open. So all I need to do is hit enter once these goblins are gone. And as you see, all of these goblins out here would aggro if I just tried to kill just those 2 goblins. So now I'm going to go back to my necromancer, and I'm going to, while invis, because these mobs don't see through invis, I'm going to select or pre-select a goblin that's next to the barrel. I come in here, I'm going to hug the wall because I don't want to get caught by a spin stun on accident, and then I'm going to send in my pet. He's a pet I've summoned. He doesn't have any buffs because he's a sacrificial pet. He goes in there. As soon as he gets aggro, I'm going to pull that pet back into this room. Though I suppose I could just let him die. They would be pissed at me and come in anyways. But I want to pull the pet in. And you see we've got 6 goblins here. I hit Death's Effigy, which feigns me, drops aggro. Quickly switch to the rogue, hit enter, re-stealth, hitting my hide and sneak again. Come back into this room where the necromancer is feigned, and just wait for these goblins to go back to do their business. We're done. This is a technique that you can use in a lot of different circumstances. Years ago, I used it to pass C-Invis mobs in North Temple of Ishon. I would send the pet in. While they were dealing with my pet, I would run past and flop. It's one of the tools in the quiver that a necromancer has for dealing with content, and that's one of the real powers of a necromancer, and in a rogue, of course, too. I could have switched, I suppose, because these mobs don't see through Shroud of Stealth, but they also don't see through invisibility. And so I could have just parked my necromancer there and done that, and had the rogue pull the mobs. But it would be more dangerous. He'd be likely to get hit by feign stun. It wouldn't be nearly as clean. So this is the way we did it. I've got nothing else to say. This is one trick to keep. Talk to you later.